What's up? I'm Patrick Stump, and you're watching Idolator. Chicago is probably my favorite city. I mean, I can't help it. I'm from there, and I'm from the suburbs. I get it, but I'm from just outside of it, and it's the center of my little world. My second favorite city, I guess, Tokyo. Tokyo's amazing. It's like the city in the world. Like it's like, when you talk about like New York or whatever as the city in the states, when you talk about like a city, that's like the benchmark for city. I think outside of that in the world, Tokyo's just like, I mean, the only difference is it's so succinctly Japanese. Like it's so it's like nowhere else on earth. I just watch TV, which I never get to do, but once in a while I get to do that. I actually sleep. I never get to sleep. Sleep's a pretty good way to unwind, I think. I really dig Archer. Archer's pretty rad. I like Boardwalk Empire a lot. I love Treme. What am I talking about? Treme. Treme is probably my favorite one. I always wanted a grand piano. I saved up forever, and I finally got a grand piano, and I have a grand piano. It was like a really big thing for me to get a grand piano, and the only thing that sucks about it is that I think it's so nice looking and rad that I'm like almost scared to play it. Like I really want to play it all the time, and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to wake up the neighbors and whatever. But that's like probably my favorite thing. Probably Motown, I think, is the thing that most people identify with soul. I mean, what's going on is just a near perfect record. It's like the Motown Pet Sounds or something, I thought one of the most punk rock experiences, and therefore most punk rock albums that I ever owned, was I found a copy of Raw Power in a dumpster, of the Stooges' Raw Power in a dumpster, and it was all scratched up and sounded awesome, and so I think that qualifies it as a punk record when it's Iggy Pop and you found it in a dumpster. Actually, today is the first day ever I'm trying a button-up without a tie. I'm a very buttoned-up fellow, and I'm very into the tie. But I was realizing that it kind of limits you a little bit. As much as I would like to force my antiquated love of neckwear on the world, I think sometimes it's a little bit outdated. So I was just in New Orleans. I spent like a few days in New Orleans, and going around to nice proper restaurants, all the men wore bow ties. It was like, this is how you dress properly, is to wear a bow tie, and it really got me psyched. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this. I don't know. Something about it felt really right. So it's either, my favorite accessory is either the bow tie or the absence of bow tie. Drums. Drums are my home. It's my first instrument. It's home.